Yes.
I really forgot. So let's start with this. So as we said, the federal deficit is when that the income of the country is 3 trillion. And then you spend 4 trillions. So that means it's 1 trillion over your income. So this 1 trillion, it's a what? A debt, a national debt. You don't owe it. You take it from an investor, from the central bank that should be spent in something else or another measure in the country. Okay?
Okay, yes.
Okay, now let's talk about market and monitoring or monitoring.
Monitoring in Arabic, it's مراقبة.
Yes.
Because I show you, miss. I forget you, miss. خلاص. Continue.
No, you can just think.
I hear this word before.
Yes, monitoring. Now we have a financial crisis. Look here, there are periods of time when a financial system experiences a significant problems during a financial crisis. Look, for example, sometimes people, countries that they have or face or encounter wars, and they have another conflict with another country. They have a financial crisis because of food, because they need to import or export, or maybe because your country is in war or in a conflict, you cannot export. You are just consuming the products in your own country. You are just wasting your own money on war and the weapons of the war. You spend all the money, so you took a lot of debts from other countries. So that's what we call financial crisis. Okay, so can you give me an example?
مثلا financial how can I say it? Okay. Financial regulators monitor the stock market to stop fraud.
Financial crisis what?
Monitor the stock market to stop fraud.
I cannot hear the last word or the last two words.
I said you miss. Financial regulators. هي كانت بتنقال.
Financial regulators will rule and regulators.
Okay, financial regulators. قلت صح؟ I said true. Okay, financial regulators monitor the stock market to stop fraud.
Yeah, financial regulators resolve problems that will lead to financial crisis by attracting more investors to the country. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Now we have, the factors that will lead to financial crises or that result because of the financial crisis. For example, we have the credit becomes harder to get. We have stock market drops. The stock market goes down, and the bank failures, and we have high employment. Credit becomes harder to get. You cannot get credit cards. And the stock market is dropped. It goes down, and people who have money in the stock, it will be like, a disaster for them, a catastrophe. And we have a lot of series or chains of the bank failures, and so on. The economic stimulus. Okay, let's complete. The economic stimulus can be a medicine. How? Because we will have tax reduction. The taxes will be reduced. The government will spend on the infrastructure. The infrastructure, the basics of the country. البنية التحتية. Okay, when it's good, you know, everything that about the website, the technology, the things will be good because that means your infrastructure is so good. Direct payment to citizens, support for businesses. So all of this because of economic stimulus. Okay. So again, can you give me an example of economic stimulus and how it results will be?
Action by the government to help the economic growth during hard times, like how can I say it? Like the government gives money to people and business during recession, yeah. Is it true?
Decision,
Recession, yeah.
decision. Okay.
Decision.
What about saving and investments? Okay, let's first talk about saving. Money you save for future use or emergencies. But what about investment? So saving, you have money, but you save it for future usage. For
Yeah,
example,
saving,
mhm,
it's keeping money for later.
yes,
Okay.
you know, some urgency matters that will happen later, maybe or not sure about it, but you should have money for it. But what about investment?
Like miss saving, like putting money in the bank.
Yes, like the saving account that you have
Yeah.
for the future usage. Okay, investments, they are ways of using money with the goal of earning more time. Are ways of using money with the goal of earning more time. It should be more money, by the way. Anyway, so investments, you are invest in something, for example, in stock. You are just buying stocks. That means why? Because you know that they will raise up. So you will double your money. You will raise your money, the amount of money you have. You will buy extra stocks, or you will just take some of your money and buy a property like a house, a company, a small company, a land, for example. So all of these happens because of investments, because you know that it will have a good future. It will have extra time, like you are doubling your money or you are just increasing your money. Okay.
Okay.
So can you give me an example of the word investments?
No.
No. What are you saying?
No, you missed because I don't know how to use it in an example.
For example, my brother is a good investor. He always invests in buying things, for example, bikini bags, Hermes bags, and then next year he sell it with extra money. That's called investment, because you invest your money in something worthy, and when you just sell it back, it will give you the same amount of money with extra one. Actually, not the same, more more than the money that you pay in it. Or for example, let me give you, when you just buy 1 gram of gold this year, for example, it costs, for example, about 400 real. Next year, you sell it, it will cost 500 or 550. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is investment. So can you just think and give me an example?
How can I say it? Like like how can I say it synonymous? Like buying a house or apartment to rent it
Yes.
out or sell it later for a higher price.
Yeah, so buying a house is a good investment, Sarah. Okay, because
Yeah.
you will just like rent it and take money from it. So it will produce money for you. So we have some videos to watch about the economy.
I
Okay.
will watch it today or tomorrow. And Miss Fulla, I have many